What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast, what the world is listening to. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity Ant C, and today we are covering WWE Crown Jewel 2023 live in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. Um, this was in my opinion, glorified house show. It really nothing huge happened except for one thing. There was something that happened that stood out to me, which I'll talk about later on. But in terms of a pay-per-view, this wasn't the greatest pay-per-view that WWE has put on in 2023. But let's dive right into the action for this recap. We're starting out with the WWE World Championship on the line. The champion Seth freaking Rollins defending against Drew McIntyre. Decent match here, a lot of action. We saw a lot of back and forth between these two. Rollins nails a jumping knee off the apron to Drew on the floor. We see a slingshot moonsault by Rollins. Drew hits a future shock DDT. Rollins hits a pedigree. Drew hits a claymore. And then the end comes when Drew misses a second claymore and Rollins hits a pedigree and a stomp. And Seth Rollins retains the title. I gave this match a 4 out of 5 stars. It was a decent match. Drew looked good. Seth looked good. But let's talk about what happens after the match because this is important. So after Seth wins, Damian Priest, Senior Money in the Bank, runs out to cash in, but Sami Zayn pushes Damian Priest from behind into the ring post and runs off with Damian's briefcase. So Damian Priest tries to cash in, but Sami Zayn stops him. Damian Priest is not going to be happy about this. And the fact that Sami Zayn stole the briefcase, we're obviously going to wonder what's going to happen there with that. We then see Rhea Ripley walk backstage and she shrugs her shoulders at Drew McIntyre. Remember, Rhea offered her services to Drew, well, Judgment Day services, and obviously Drew turned it down. Our next match is the 5-woman championship match for the WWE Women's World Championship. We have the champion Rhea Ripley defending against Nia Jax, Raquel Rodriguez, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark. And Rhea had a really cool entrance here. It was sort of very kind of like demonic and crazy, but it was a good entrance here for Rhea. A lot of back and forth action with all these women, but the end comes when Rhea Ripley riptides Zoe Stark off of the top rope onto all the ladies except for Nia Jax and hits a 3 count. Rhea Ripley retains the title. I give it a 2 out of 5 because there's way too many women in this match for there to be a solid match here, but Rhea retains, knew that was going to happen, but that riptide off the top Zoe Stark was pretty good. Next up, we have John Cena taking on Solo Sikoa, and Cena starts the match attacking Solo's arm, trying to stop Solo from nailing that Samoan spike, but Solo's able to nail a spin kick and a bonsai drop. He hits a running hip attack in the corner. Cena nails his 5-knuckle shuffle, but then Solo hits a Samoan drop and gets a 2. Cena lands a flying cross body, and he pulls out a choke slam, which we haven't seen Cena do. He gets a 2 count. Solo nails a spinning Solo, but Solo nails 4 Samoan spikes, and then Solo then spikes Cena many times, and he pins John Cena to become the winner of this match. And I gave this match a 3 out of 5 stars because even though it's great to see Cena in this match, there wasn't really a lot going on here, and it was good to see Solo get involved. Decent action here. Next, we see a Miz TV segment. Grayson Waller erupts in the Miz, and this guy who is a Saudi Arabian wrestler, I think, attacked Grayson Waller. Didn't really care much about the segment, but I did see it. Next, we have the WWE United States Championship on the line. The champion Rey Mysterio defending against challenger Logan Paul. A lot of action here. Logan looks really good. Rey looks great as well, but the end came after one of Logan Paul's Goonies gives him brass knuckles. Logan drops them. Santos Escobar chases the guy around the ring. Rey hits a 619, but Logan then hits Rey with a brass knuckles, and Logan Paul is our new WWE United States champion. I give this match a 4 out of 5. Another great match here from this card. Next, we have the WWE Women's Championship on the line. The champion Io Sky defending against Bianca Belair. A lot of back and forth action here, but the end comes when Bayley distracts the referee, and then Io accidentally hits Bayley. Bianca goes to attack Bayley, but then Kairi Sane attacks Bianca Belair on the floor. Io nails a moonsault and gets a 3 count. After Io Sky and Kairi Sane attack Bianca Belair, and Kairi Sane nails a huge flying elbow drop. Bayley looks confused on the floor. I gave that 3 out of 5 stars, that match. I was impressed by the return of Kairi Sane. I had no idea she was coming back. I was completely shocked and happy to see her return. And I'm excited to see what this means for Io Sky and Kairi Sane. Next up, we have Damian Priest taking on Cody Rhodes. A lot of back and forth action here between these two. Finn Balor comes out causing a distraction. Damian Priest hits Cody with a reckoning onto the table. Damian nails the south of heaven, but gets a 2. Dominic comes out with a chair, but then Jey Uso super kicks JD McDonough, Dominic, and Finn Balor. Cody lands a top rope Cody cutter and gets a 2. And then Cody hits 3 crossroads to Damian Priest, and Cody gets the win. I gave that match a 4 out of 5 stars because there was a lot of back and forth action. And with the Judgment Day getting involved, it was a decent match. And now we have our main event here for the Universal Championship. The champion Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman defending against LA Knight. A lot of back and forth action with this one as well. Jimmy Uso pulls Roman Reigns out of the ring, and Solo walks out as well. Roman applies a guillotine choke. LA hits a BFT, but then Jimmy puts Roman's foot on the ropes. LA Knight slams Jimmy Uso onto a table and back suplexes Jimmy through the table. And then Roman Reigns spears LA through the railing and then nails a spear in the ring, and Roman retains. I give that 3 out of 5 stars. So the best matches of the night went to Cody Rhodes and Damian Priest. Also, I said the opening match, Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, and then Logan Paul and Mysterio. The other matches I could have doned out. But with that, that is Crown Jewel 2023. We are going to be moving on to Survivor Series. I'm excited for that. Stay safe and stay uncensored. Bye.